Out of all the birds of paradise, one of the most haunting and intriguing vocalizations comes from the curl-crested manicode. This species is only found in a few islands just off the far eastern tip of the island of New Guinea. We had an opportunity to see them, and Tim photographed them on an expedition to Ferguson Island in 2005. And even though we heard their incredible vocalizations back then, we never had a chance to film the behavior until our very last expedition in 2011. These manicodes are not as sexually dimorphic as the other birds of paradise. The males and the females look the same. They travel around in pairs, and they seem to maintain a territory together, and they are vocalizing both to stay in contact with each other, the male and the female, but also to defend their territory from other pairs. The reason the curl-crested manicode can make these incredible sounds is because they have a hidden feature under their skin, this really modified part of their anatomy, this elongated windpipe, or their trachea. In most birds, the trachea is just a straight tube that goes from the mouth into the lungs. But on the curl-crested manicode, where it's extremely long and highly modified, it comes from its mouth, but instead of going straight through to its lungs, actually continues between the skin and the muscle and curls all the way around the length of its torso and loops back up. In some cases, it even coils around the abdomen before coming back up and entering into the body to go to the lungs at the base of the neck. You'll notice that just before he vocalizes, he kind of rears back. And you can see the neck filling with air, and that's that trachea filling up. And then as they vocalize, they kind of lift their head up and roll forward a little bit, and their wings kind of spread over their back, and their body lifts up and lunges. So the curl-crested manicode, they're not the most extravagantly plumed of the birds of paradise. It nevertheless is one of the most extraordinary out of the 39 for the way that it sounds.
Move down into the back. I got him one, so. Did you get that one? Yeah.